Do you guys want to know how to cut twin turbos out of the hood?
We're going to show you how we did it.
If you don't know me, my name is Eric. This is our channel, Racing Ram Fam, where we build and teach how to make some of the highest horsepower Rams out there. So if you're not subscribed, you should definitely take a second to go down there and hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna start cutting the hood for these turbos so they can stick right out of the hood. We got Fluffy, aka JT here.
Hey.
And the first thing we're gonna start doing is actually shut the hood a little bit, and we're gonna start marking the hood to get a nice perfect cutout of these turbos. So when they pop out of the hood, they pop out cleanly and nicely and easily. We do also have to make the exhaust horns off the back, so we'll be doing that in today's video too. So guys, we're gonna start marking this hood and start chopping up this hood to get the turbos to pop out. We got some chicken scratch up here, so this is kind of where the turbos are relative to the hood. We're gonna start cutting the supports out first, just to get it close, and then we'll start chopping up the hood after that. We will be cutting a little smaller and slowly trimming it into place to make it look good. This is just chicken scratch to get it somewhat close to know where our turbos are. So I'm gonna start by cutting these. Boom. First chunk out. Alright, let's get the other side cut. Scoop my little shooter block over there and start chopping.
Second chunk out.
A lot more complicated than I thought it would be.
So after trying a few different things to mark the hood,
We decided to go with the oval because otherwise it's going to go too crazy. And we don't want to go too crazy.
facts. So what we're doing is putting the oval over the turbo,
Lining it up and then
lining it up,
the hood.
shutting the hood, and holding it in place.
And then shooting some spray paint so mark it out.
Douse. Boom.
Whoa, then we gotta connect them. Connect the dots. There you go, guys. Hood's cut. Turbos are good. It looks like dominoes.
It does.
I gotta clean it up, but it's not bad. There's two giant holes in the hood now. We see? Oh wow, why was that?
Oh my gosh.
That was actually really good.
That was very close. Careful on the lines though.
Huh? Oh yeah, I should probably watch that. Cool.
You know, most people just put hood scoops on. We put turbo hulls on.
Yes. It's close. We can scoot them both this way farther. Alright guys, we got the hood cut and the hood shut. Right now it is extremely rough cut, but this is what they're going to stick out with the hood closed. As you guys can see, that turbo's a little higher than that one. But, oh well. So guys, you guys saw us cut the holes in the hood for the turbos. You also saw the turbos not being very aligned and one being one being higher than the other one. JT's back. Today's kind of a new day. So we're gonna cut this collector right here to get this turbo to stand up more so it matches the other one, because that was kind of driving me nuts of the turbos being offset. Sauce cut the hood with the drill, the hole saw, and the angle grinder to get it roughed in. So we're gonna move this turbo, and we're probably gonna have to re-cut some holes here, but it's gonna look sick when we get done. We might have to make a plate for the hood to make it look a little nicer, but we will get it all done and all ready. So right now we're gonna get this turbo off, mark this collector at an angle so we can cut this, rotate it, and weld it back on, perfectly matching this turbo over here.
Because turbos don't line up. And they need to line up.
Drives me nuts.
And it drives Eric nuts.
OCD to an all new level. So guys, that's what we're about to do right now, and then we'll start working on the horns, the exhaust horns coming off, and we'll start working on the wastegate dumps, following the horns, and cutting more hood, of course.
Yes.
Guys, so we cut and flipped that mount, and look how much better this looks. They're actually evenly sticking up out of the hood now. They're about a 1/16 of an inch off. That one's a little bit lower than that one, but a 1/16 of an inch you can't physically tell. We will have to cut the hood a little bit differently for this one because it kind of moved it a tiny bit, but it looks, and just slam the hood. She's
springing, huh?
But it looks way better, so you guys can see we cut it right there and tack welded it on. So right now I'm gonna get that back off, fully weld it, then we'll get our turbo back on, and then we'll go back to cleanly cutting the hood and start making the exhaust up pipes and wastegate up pipes.
All right guys, so while Eric welds that, I'm gonna be cutting the down up pipe.
The exhaust up pipe?
The exhaust down pipe that's going up. So, got the exhaust horns cut out. Eric's just finishing up welding over there. How's it going there, Eric?
Show what it looks like on there.
All right. Boom! Boom! It's gonna look so cool.
So guys, we got that pipe modified. You saw JT cut the horns out. We got it all welded on. As you can see, those tiny little beads right there where we cut it and minced it to make them perfectly even. As you guys can see now, they look awesome and are centered. So right now, yes, what JT is doing, we're gonna get the horns tack welded on and get them all lined up.
That's not centered. That's okay.
It's close enough for now. We'll get it all centered, and then we'll tack it on with the TIG welder, and then we'll get the other side mimicked the same, and then get it all fully welded, and then we'll start working on the wastegate pipes coming up and turning and coming up. So that's the plan right now. Woohoo! Turbo! Woo, woo, woo! So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. The turbos look amazing now. They're not all off and funky. We got them perfectly aligned, which was kind of driving me bonkers, as JT knows.
Yes. Oh God, yes.
So, yeah guys, coming along.
The truck's gonna look like this.
Yes it is. So guys, we got the pipes like 90% welded on. As you can see, all the pretty colors of the weld. Still got to finish welding the top of it. I was going to weld it while it's on the truck because it's holding it in a really good spot to get my TIG torch in there. So that's why we stabbed them on. And there we go. We got the full picture of what it's going to look like. We were going to build the wastegate piping, but as you guys, JT explained, I ordered 2 small pipes. I didn't order the actual size for this. But the idea with the wastegate pipes will be like 90, 90, then follow this to like right here. And then have a wastegate tube like right here following that one. So it'll be double tubes going up. And yeah, so right now we're gonna start cutting the hood and get it to shut with the horns on now. So guys, after like an hour of cutting and grinding and air sawing, well my air saw died, so I kind of ruined it, and die grinding and cutting and angle grinding, we got the hood cut and it looks sick. But here we go with the horns, and JT, you wanna do the honors of shutting the hood?
Okay.
And boom, guys. There we go. JT, you want to move a little right so we can get the whole view? You want to shut it all the way? Let's get the whole. There you go. And boom. There it is, guys. It does look like a bowl now.
Wait, now
sick.
I've got a question for the subs.
What?
Do we cut these at an angle?
Leave them straight.
Or do we do flappers on the top?
Yeah, or do we just leave them?
Or do we just leave them? Yes.
I like the idea of just leaving them because I'm sick of die grinding. But yeah, so there's a side view, guys. It looks awesome. They're aligned super well too. That one's a little higher, but we can always cut it down. But it looks insane. What do you guys think of Whitie so far? I have to clean the hood cuts up, guys. It's still dirty because we have to cut right here for the wastegate dumps to come out. So we still have a lot more hood to cut. But this is as far as we're gonna get for today, in today's video. So guys, if you have not subscribed, go down and hit that subscribe video. Next video we do, we'll finish those wastegate pipes. We gotta move an O2 sensor. And then we'll fire Whitie up again and see if we can shoot flame balls out of the horns it has now instead of just out the sides at the battery. And as always guys, keep it boosted! And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!